Hello, class. Today we are going to interview Mrs. Mary Boykin Miller Chesnut. Now, Miss Mary, I have a couple of questions for you. What were your diaries about?
My diaries were about my experiences with the Civil War over the course of the years that our country was involved in the war.
Wow, so interesting. Second question. Why did you think recording your experiences of the Civil War down was a good idea?
I thought it was important to document my experiences because this was a war that involved our entire country and split our country in half over the decision on whether or not our country should have slaves. And my family was involved in the politics for the South, so I was involved a lot in the war.
I understand that. How was your childhood similar to your adulthood?
My childhood was similar to my adulthood because I spent most of my entire life living in South Carolina, and my dad was a politician for South Carolina, and my husband later on, when the Civil War started, became a politician for South Carolina.
Wow, so many politicians. Fourth question. What if you could change the diaries? What would you change them?
I probably would focus more about the politics in the war instead of just my experiences that went on while the Civil War was happening.
I understand. Last question. What were some of your motives behind writing these diaries?
My motives came from the experiences that I saw and the stories that I heard from my husband while he served alongside President Jefferson Davis of the Confederate States. And they came from when I was attending the sick and wounded soldiers during the war.
Wow, so interesting. Thank you, Mrs. Mary. I really enjoyed listening to your answers.
Thank you for having me, and I hope you have a good afternoon.